Tonight, town officials in Lebanon will be working on their new budget. It's supposed to be a transactional process between committee members, but there was a delay last week when the topic of funding for the town library came up.
Budget committee members tabled the library budget request because they were concerned about the content of the books the librarian was requesting. And we've covered similar debates over the recent years, challenges to books in towns and school districts in our state. News Center Maine's Jack Mulbit joining us live tonight from Lebanon with more.
Can you hear me? Brian and Amanda, this one is a little bit different. Normally we see a book challenge come to a public school community, but this one's coming from elected town officials to a public library within the town. So not a school library, but a public town library. Now the budget committee within Lebanon is looking to really challenge a lot of these books because they don't know what the librarian is requesting, and now they're actually requesting a full list of books that the librarian is looking to add for this upcoming budget. Now, members of the budget committee said they want to know what books are there in case some of them were not suitable, and said, quote, with what's going on nowadays. Now, I spoke with the Maine State Librarian, and she said this is a very unusual request, and she's never heard of this happening either in Maine or New Hampshire. The Maine State Librarian's office also said it is a near impossible request to ask a librarian for a list of books they plan to purchase over a calendar year, since new literature is added all the time to recommended policy. She also said a town should not hold a budget over a department's head like this either.
For this particular request, it's unreasonable to expect a librarian to provide a list of books that will be purchased with monies over a year when we don't even know all of the books that are going to be published in the next 12 months. Again, it comes back to libraries have collection development policies that are approved by their governing board, and the librarian adheres to that collection development policy when purchasing materials using taxpayer funds for their community.
Now, I did get a chance to speak with some select board members, which are unrelated to the budget committee. They told me that during last week's meeting, during the select board meeting, they voiced approval and support for the town library here. They also said coming up at the meeting tonight here at 7 to go over the budget, there should be expected to be some community outpouring of support for the town library. For now, we're live in Lebanon. Jack Mulbit, News Center, Maine.
Jack, our thanks to you.